Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Oshune and I am a YouTuber currently living in Central Europe, Poland. You're welcome to another video. First of all, I want to say a very big thank you to everybody who took our time to hit that subscribe button on my channel. But we are over 600 now and gradually heading to 1000. This is me saying, and this is me coming to say I am really grateful to over 600 of you. And if you are still coming to my channel, watching my videos, commenting, and you've not subscribed, this is the time to actually support your girl. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you for the comments, the shares. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much to every one of you. So today's video, we are going to be talking about the things you need to do once you land in Poland as a first timer. In my previous videos, I talked about the visa interviews, questions, the things you need to pack for Poland. So today we are going to be talking about what you need to do immediately you land Poland. Before leaving your country, I would say inform your employer about everything. Like the inform your employer should know when you are leaving your country and when you would be landing in Poland. Reason is when you get to immigration, they would want to call your employer to confirm, regardless of whatever you might have told them. They would ask for your document. Of course, you have to like show proof of the job you were given and all that, and they will still need to call your employer to ask if maybe they are expecting you on that date, and maybe the information you have on you is legit. So please make sure your employer knows everything about you. And also having someone to take you from the airport to your city is very, very important. So try and have a conversation with your company if there will be someone to come pick you up, or just try and ask how you can navigate your way. There are buses at the airport, but it is your first time and it might be really, really confusing for you. So try and have a conversation with your company to like guide you through on how to navigate your way and how to take the train to your city. And again, I would say try and get a SIM card immediately you are allowed into the country, like from the airport. Now, some people would say you should roam, but I really do not support roaming because roaming might be expensive. So it is better to like just get the SIM card at the airport. It is very easy to set up. It costs nothing. There are various kinds of SIMs. There is Play, Orange, T-Mobile, Leica Mobile. Now, some people will tell you there are some that are better than others for immigrants. I don't know. When I came, I bought Leica Mobile from the airport and I have been using it till this very day, and I haven't like encountered any issue whatsoever. So it's been smooth for me. So yeah, try and get a SIM card before you leave because it would save you a whole lot, at least help you to like communicate with the people that are coming to pick you. The reason why it is very important to make sure the company brings someone to come pick you up is because you are just coming into the country. You probably have not changed money to the local currency we use here, so you might find it a bit difficult to commute. It would be very easy for you if the company can like provide transportation for you. It's less stressful. They will just take you directly to wherever you're going to be staying and all that. I would not advise changing money at the airport because it is usually more expensive. So when you land in Poland, you can, from the next day, you can take like a day off. I don't know, depends. If you have an international card, you can just go to the grocery stores and swipe and get whatever you need, take 1 or 2 days off to rest. But if you are the type that actually came with cash, like euros or dollars, I would say immediately you land, look for the nearest contour, like an exchange place where they exchange currency. I think that's cheaper. So try and exchange to the local currency in Poland, which is zloty. It is very, very important. And after that, try and make sure you get your PESEL number, which is your national identification number. It is very important because you cannot do anything in Poland without it. I'm saying you cannot open a bank account without your PESEL. Your insurance will not be complete without your PESEL. Even before you resume work, you have to have a PESEL number. So you need to get your PESEL immediately you land in Poland. It is very important. And also, when you get to your company after the registration and all that, try and study your insurance. Ask questions about your insurance. Try and know the kind of insurance you have, because there are two types of insurance in Poland. There's a public insurance and there's a private insurance. And again, you need a bank account, because in Poland they do not pay by hand. For a full-time job, nobody give you your salary and say take in one envelope. They have to pay it in a bank account. Okay, like before doing that, you need a PESEL. All right, so you need to, all those things follow, so you need a bank account. You should be able to sort all this out in the first 1 week of you being in Poland, because they are going to save you a whole lot. Tickets. You need to understand the transportation system, at least for the first few weeks, like a week or two should be enough for you to understand the transportation system, because this would save you money. You understand? This will save you money because you won't have to take taxis and Ubers. Those are a bit expensive for a first timer. Do you understand? Now, there are various types of transportation systems in Poland. There we have the bus, we have the tram, we have metro, and we have the trains. So the metros are the ones that go underground, while trains, when you're going from city to city, trams is within the city, a longer distance, bus also. Do you understand? You need to understand how these things work, because obviously they are different from where you're coming from. So you need to download a lot of apps. You needed to study those apps and to actually know how to go about it, because it is very important. Immediately you touch down Poland, you need to download Google Maps, you need to download Kolio. This is for trains, for people going from city to city. Kolio is a very good app. That is the one I use. Then you need to download PKP City. That is another train app that would explain in details. I feel like PKP City would actually explain in details, unlike Kolio. Kolio is straightforward, but PKP City would explain in details, like especially when you're changing trains. PKP City would help you know what train to take, where to wait, how to walk, stuff like that. So you need to download PKP City. You need to download Yagdo Yagdi. So Yagdo Yagdi is very, very important and very useful when you are going around your city. It will help you know which bus to take from one direction to another, how many minutes you need to walk from your house to the bus stop, how many minutes you have to wait for the bus. So it will tell you all these things. So these apps are very, very important for you to know and understand the transport system in your city. And trust me, transport system in Poland is very, very tricky and is different from where you're coming from. So you need these apps for assistance. And again, please always make sure you buy your bus ticket. Very important. Buy your bus ticket. Do not skip it because you feel like nobody will come to check. People always come to check. The bus drivers are not the ones, or the tram drivers are not the ones to come and check your ticket. So the people that check for ticket, they don't wear uniforms. They just walk into the train, into the bus, into your tram, and they start checking tickets. So make sure you buy tickets. In some cities, bus tickets are like 2.50, 3.50, while in some cities you get 4.40, depend on the time and all that. So it is really, really cheap. Buy it, and so you avoid being fined a lot of money because they come with penalties which you would not like. Do you understand? I said this in my previous video and I am still going to say it again. If you are in Poland for the first time, of course, there's a lot of things you do not know. You get, but there's a particular one that you should know and you should be aware of it and you should prepare for it. It is the no Sunday shopping. So let's say you land in Poland on Thursday or on Friday, you should try as much as possible to get whatever you need on Saturday. Do you understand? And on Saturday you need to like go early, because most grocery stores, when you go in the evening, you find out that some things are no longer available on Saturday evening. I mean, some things are no longer available because people might have been in shops to buy them. And in Poland, there's something I noticed in Poland: people shop very early, like as early as 6 a.m. You see people in the shop. So people go as far as waiting for the grocery store to open before they shop. I do not know why. So yeah, you need to go early to do that, and because on Sundays you might not be able to shop. So please keep this in mind and make sure you do that immediately you land in Poland. It will save you a lot. And also, you need to know there are designated alcohol shops in Poland. Not like you cannot get alcohol in grocery stores, but if you are a lover of alcohol, there are shops that you can go to buy alcohol, like designated shops to buy alcohol. You can get varieties there, and I think that they're a bit cheaper. So yeah, you should know this immediately you land in Poland. So it would help you integrate fast into the society. So immediately you land in Poland, immediately you are in your city, it is very important to start learning the Polish language actively. If you were not taking it serious before coming, you should take it serious this time. Like, it should be one of your priorities because it will help you communicate at work, communicate with the people around you, because everything you do in Poland is in the Polish language. You go to the grocery store, everything you see there is in the Polish language. So yeah, you need to like take it seriously immediately you come to Poland. It will help you a whole lot. You need to download the Google Translate app on your phone. Make sure the app is always updated to the latest version. Reason is, you need to be able to translate whatever you see in Poland because every single thing is in Polish. Do you understand? Everything you buy is in Polish. So you need to be able to go to the grocery store because you're new, you are still learning the language. There are a lot of things you might not be able to understand or to read. So you can be able to like snap whatever you see and like translate it immediately. So you need to have the Google Translate app on your phone at all times. It is very important. And also you might meet other nationals here, not only the Polish people, so it will help you also to like communicate with other people. For iPhone users, it is very important to know this: you need to change your iCloud to a Polish iCloud in order for you to be able to access a lot of apps used in this region. Do you understand? Why it is like that, I have no idea. You need to keep this in mind. Change your iCloud to the Polish version. Do you get? So you can be able to access those apps. And those apps, like your banking app, you will not be able to download or access it with a different iCloud, you know. Transportation apps like the Yakdo Yakdi I talked about, the Colio and all that, you will not be able to get them. Even your SIM card, the application connected to your SIM, you will not be able to access it except you change your iCloud. Do you understand? A whole lot of things that you will not be able to do. So you need to have an iCloud registered to this region to be able to access those apps. Now, being in this country would expose you to a whole lot of things. Like, you will need to like do a whole lot of things online because it is digital. Do you understand? To save you the stress of having to download a whole lot of apps on your phone, you can do that through the web. Do You get, you can do that through the web because most of these apps they come in Polish language, so you can do that through the web. Just log in, know the website of the app you're trying to visit, and just go on your web and type it. I know, so you can be able to translate to English. Some app, there's a tab that you can actually convert to English on the app. While there are some app that it is purely in Polish, you cannot do that. So for apps like that, you go on the web. It is very, very easy. Now, as a first timer in Poland, the accommodation your company would provide for you might not be what you would like. Do you understand? So you are a first timer and you really do not know how to go about accommodation. So I would say you can stay there for a while, like just manage like few days, and you start looking at options. And where to look, you can look at OLX, you can look at Autodom, you can look at Facebook. You go to either Facebook Market or normal Facebook. Talking about Facebook, Facebook would help you know a whole lot about your city and to be able to meet people. Now, as an immigrant, there are a lot of groups that you would see on Facebook. They have like different names. You can see groups like International Meetup or foreigners living in virtual, foreigners living in Wood, foreigners living in Krakow. You can see groups like that. Then you can see Africans in Poland. There are groups like that in on Facebook. So it is advisable you join groups like that, so at least you get little information. Also know about events that are coming up. You get those on Facebook. You can also meet people. Like I've heard stories about people that's okay, we met on Facebook, like I commented on a post, and that was it. We started talking. So you can actually meet people there on Facebook. And also for the housing, you can, when you join those groups, Facebook will start recommending other groups for you. And most times on those groups, they advertise available houses. You can take advantage of those places to look for houses. You can get either a shared apartment, a studio, or a flat for yourself, depending on the one you can afford as at that time. Also, you need to know as a first timer that shared apartments in Poland is actually a thing. You might not see it as anything in your country where you're coming from, but in Poland, it is actually something that a lot of people do. So you do not have to be shy about it. If you cannot afford to get a studio for yourself, you can get a shared apartment, like get a room. Do you understand? In an apartment with someone, it is nothing to be scared about. It's nothing to worry about. Do you get? It is very important to have conversations with your employer, like ask a lot of questions before you resume work, so you would know more about it, because there are things that you might really not have understood because you guys communicate through the phone and all that. But now that you are in Poland, it is like an opportunity for you to really know about a lot of things. For instance, you need to ask about your residence permit. You need to ask about how to go about it, when you are to apply, who is going to apply for you if you are to do it on your own, or the company would help you. You need to know all these things, so you need to like ask questions. Do you understand? I really hope this video was helpful, and if you have any more questions, please do leave them in the comment section. I would answer them. Thank you so much for watching and always watching all my videos. Thank you so very much. And do not forget to like, do not forget to comment, do not forget to share and subscribe. I will see you in my next video. Bye.